In life, almost everyone wants success. Some want wealth, some want recognition, some want freedom. Many people run after success with great energy, watching motivational videos, making big plans, writing goals in notebooks. But after a few weeks, their energy fades and their plans remain unfinished. Why does this happen? Because most people try to chase success with an untrained mind. And an untrained mind is like a wild horse, full of power, but impossible to control. If you don't train your mind first, success will always run faster than you. Listen to this story carefully. In a quiet city lived a young man named Aaron. He was intelligent, talented, and full of dreams. He wanted to become highly successful and respected. Every night he imagined his future, a big office, people appreciating him, financial freedom, and a happy life. He consumed motivation daily. Podcasts, speeches, books, videos, he watched them all. Each time he felt charged with energy. From tomorrow, I'll work seriously, he would say. Tomorrow came and went. He would start strong for 2 days, then get distracted. Social media, late sleep, random outings, overthinking. His focus broke again and again. Months passed. His dreams stayed the same, but his habits didn't change. One evening, frustrated and restless, Aaron went for a walk. He reached an old playground where he saw an elderly man sitting calmly on a bench watching a child learn to ride a bicycle. The child kept falling, again and again. But the old man didn't rush to help. He simply watched patiently. After many attempts, the child finally balanced and rode forward. The old man smiled softly. Aaron, curious, sat beside him and said, "You didn't help him even when he fell." The old man replied, "Balance cannot be given, it must be trained." Those words hit Aaron. They started talking. The old man's name was Victor, a retired coach who had trained athletes for decades. Aaron shared his frustration. "I have big goals. I feel motivated, but I can't stay consistent. I start, then I stop." Victor nodded. "You are trying to build success without building mental strength." Aaron asked, "How do I build that?" Victor pointed to the bicycle tracks in the dirt. "Do you think the child learned balance by watching videos about cycling?" Aaron smiled. "No." He trained his nervous system through repetition. Success works the same way. Your mind must be trained before your goals can be achieved. Aaron leaned forward. "But how do you train the mind?" Victor said, "Come here tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. and I'll show you." Aaron almost said no. He wasn't used to waking early, but something inside him agreed. The next morning was cold and dark. Aaron struggled, but he came. Victor was already there. "Good," Victor said. "First lesson, your mind must learn to obey your decisions, not your feelings." They began simple exercises. Sit still for 10 minutes without checking the phone. Walk slowly and observe breathing. Do one difficult task before any easy one. Finish what you start, even if small. Aaron was surprised. This didn't look like success training. It looked like mind training. Days passed. Victor gave strange but powerful rules. Make your bed immediately after waking, no delay. Cold water on your face. Teach the brain discomfort is safe. Work in focused blocks, no distraction allowed. Keep promises made to yourself, especially small ones. One day, Aaron complained, "How will this make me successful? I want big results." Victor drew a line in the dirt. Most people try to control results. Few learn to control attention, but attention is the steering wheel of success. He then picked up a magnifying glass and held it toward the morning sun, focusing light onto a dry leaf. Within seconds, it began to smoke and burn. Scattered light warms, focused light burns. A trained mind focuses. Weeks turned into months. Aaron noticed changes. He still felt lazy sometimes, still felt distracted, but now he didn't automatically obey those feelings. He noticed them and chose action anyway. His confidence grew, not from motivation, but from self-control. One day, Victor took him to see 2 fields outside the city. One was full of crops, The other was dry and empty. Both fields received the same sunlight. Why is one alive and one dead? Aaron answered, water and care. Victor smiled. Exactly. The human mind is the same. Everyone receives ideas and motivation. Only a few water their mind daily with discipline. Aaron asked, what is mental training at its core? Victor replied, it is the ability to do what must be done, especially when you don't feel like doing it. That sentence became Aaron's anchor. He stopped chasing motivation. He started training behavior. He reduced distractions, scheduled deep work, practiced finishing tasks, strengthened focus like a muscle. When his mind said later, he answered now. When it said easy, he chose important. The transformation was not dramatic, it was gradual, but it was real. After 1 year, Aaron's work quality multiplied. Opportunities opened, his reputation grew. People called him naturally disciplined. He smiled when he heard that, because he knew the truth. Discipline is not natural, it is trained. On their last meeting, Victor told him, most people chase success like hunters. The wise prepare like warriors. Train your mind first, success becomes easier to catch. Years later, when young people asked Aaron for his secret, he would say, don't start with big goals, start with a strong mind. Learn to focus, learn to finish, learn to act without mood. A trained mind can carry you where motivation never will. Success is not first built in your schedule, it is first built in your mind. Train it, and the path becomes possible.